Klay Thompson just ended a dynasty for only $2 million more? You heard me. He's packing up his boat and he's headed to the Dallas Mavericks. And one person that's sick about this is LeBron James, who's similar to Klay Thompson. He did this with Kyrie Irving, reached out to him via cell phone. He came to the Los Angeles Sparks game, yucking it up with everybody, and gave every implication that he was joining the Lakers, only to not.
Kyrie! You gotta think, Kyrie! Why would you go there? Y'all not gonna win nothing. What, is it not about rings? Is it not about rings? Come on, Kyrie!
Klay Thompson has been a vital piece to the Warriors' success, spanning 13 years and 4 NBA championships. But you never got the feeling that he was totally appreciated. Unfollowed the Warriors. They thought that was a joke as well.
I know all of you were probably looking forward to me talking about Klay unfollowing the Warriors and deleting some IG posts or something. I had no idea that happened. I think it's fucking hilarious. Just so y'all know, I laughed when I logged on here and Jackson's like, yo, so what about Klay? I'm like, what? Like, what happened? It's like, oh, he unfollowed the Warriors. I think that's comical.
You actually got caught up in one of these deals.
Yeah. Last year after the season, everybody they was talking about it. They had a video saying I unfollowed the Warriors, but I didn't follow them in the first place. I didn't follow them all year. So
I know the guy gets a bad rap, but he's actually a little bit smarter than what people think. See, Draymond Green took a 4-year, $100 million deal from the Warriors in a down season when players were actually taking less. Klay Thompson got a 5-year, $190 million deal. In 2 of those years, he was still recovering from a torn Achilles. See, he thought he would still be paid again based off of the 4 championships that he brought the Warriors and based off the love, but he thought wrong. But was he misled?
Especially with Klay Thompson, who I'm told has an expectation that he would be rewarded with a new max level contract extension this offseason. He's got a year left on his deal at $43 million. Next year, he's come back this year. It certainly helped the team to a championship last year. Had a historic offensive season this season. Just the 3rd player ever to have 300 3-pointers in a season. But this is an inflection point now for the Golden State organization with Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and then Draymond Green, who could opt into his deal.
I do find it a little bit ironic that Klay didn't decide to go to the Los Angeles Lakers, especially because that was the team he grew up watching. Oh, and his father played for them as well. But a lot of people are blaming Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers for Klay having this false mindset that the team would take care of him. Those last couple years of Kobe's career, which he signed a 2-year, $48.5 million deal. And the Lakers weren't exactly competitive during those years. And yes, I think it was a little bit naive of Klay to think he would get the Kobe Bryant treatment, thinking the team would take care of him and look out for him. But people talk about Klay like he was flat out trash. He was still an above average defender, and he did shoot 39% from the 3-point line. No, it's not the 44% that we're all accustomed to.
I think what Klay did last year was, let's just say that was the bottom end of what he could have did, right? Contract on the line, playing with his own head. He wasn't there mentally. And he still averaged 18, right? He still averaged 18 points a game.
I think it's a huge mistake for anybody to think about Klay Thompson and think he's 34 years old, he's over the hill, he can't compete with a championship team. He can contribute a lot to a championship team. And who thinks so is the Dallas Mavericks, Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic, who built something special in Dallas, making it to their first NBA championship since they beat LeBron in 2011 finals, which a lot of LeBron James fans try to forget about. Kyrie Irving has shown a model of consistency on the court, showing that he could be a catch-and-shoot guy as well as a penetrator and kick the ball out to Luka and Tim Hardaway Jr., who they just traded this offseason. They have something special brewing, and I believe it's not a far-gone conclusion that they can make it back to the NBA Finals. I mean, if you look at the Western Conference, of course the Clippers just gave up Paul George, but you got the Lakers that's floundering. Other than the Denver Nuggets and some of the other nice powerhouse teams in the Western Conference, yes, it's better than the Eastern Conference and locked and loaded. But I see no reason why a young Luka Doncic, if he can keep himself in shape and train and stop overeating, can make it back to the NBA Finals. See, when you take a deep dive and really look at this Klay Thompson situation, he was not wronged in all of this. Like I said, the Warriors awarded him with a $190 million contract while he was rehabbing for 2 of those years. Who gets a deal like that? They could have also drafted LaMelo Ball, but they could have also drafted Anthony Edwards. And out of respect to Klay Thompson, they did not do that. Who they drafted instead was James Wiseman, who is a career G League player. He's going to be he's already out of the NBA. So Klay Thompson, he can get mad all he wants to, and maybe they can use that as frustration and motivation to really, really perform for the Dallas Mavericks. And that's why I will keep a close eye on them throughout this season. It had been reported that Klay Thompson was considering joining the Los Angeles Lakers and was strongly considering the opportunity. But the Lakers was taking too long with dealing out D'Angelo Russell, and Klay did not want to wait. The Dallas Mavericks were hot and ready, had all this cap space, and they went ahead, was able to sign Klay Thompson to do the sign and trade. And who got absolutely hosed in this deal was the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James, per Chris Haynes.
I was told the Lakers made a pretty compelling offer. It was around a 3-4 year mark, somewhere along the lines of $20 million per. They didn't get their guy, and it was going to take obviously a sign and trade scenario. So that had nothing to do with LeBron James' decision to take less. It was going to take a sign and trade to get Klay. It just did not happen.
Can we please stop it with the LeBron James bashing? A lot of people put a lot into it that it's hard to play with LeBron and the Los Angeles Lakers. Me personally, I don't believe that was the case. Klay Thompson was ready to sign. He was already emotionally distressed from what the Warriors put him through for all those seasons, taking a back seat to Steph Curry, and the Dallas Mavericks could make that happen for him in a timely fashion. Now the Lakers still may be able to acquire Lauri Markkanen or DeMar DeRozan still in the offseason. So please get off LeBron James' back. But what the Clippers did to keep James Harden was absolutely disgusting. They signed him to 2 years, $70 million, which is $35 million a year for a player who was averaging 16 points and 8 assists a game. The Lakers cannot do anything with that stupid decision that the Clippers did. Obviously, they had to do something because they knew that they were going to lose Paul George. And I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys shown me throughout my time on YouTube. If you haven't already subscribed yet, please subscribe. We're doing some great things. Shout out to all my sponsors as well. It's your boy Rick One Ball. Like, comment, subscribe. Woo!
Let's get it cracking, nigga, let's make it happen. Nigga, I'm riding around the city with a fucking cannon. Fucking dragon, but I ain't Bruce Lee. I feel like Michael Jackson, nigga, they know me. Say, look at Lil Mama with all that wagging. See, I'm a Texas nigga. My